Hey y'all, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie, and if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here, we're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them, may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the recent past, the present, or the future. Just take the parts that resonate, leave everything else behind. And if you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. I invite you to join me for a session. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome in. I hope everybody is doing good, feeling good, had an amazing night's sleep, and feel very well rested for today and the upcoming weekend. Now, technically, by the time y'all see this, the new moon, the new moon would be here. At the time that I'm recording it, the moon has not quite reached its point into Aries. But I'm doing it while the time is still here and the alarm is set. And I know I promised to announce some big news, so some of a couple of y'all caught it because I saw you commented in the live premiere and in the comments under yesterday's video. I've been working really hard for the last couple of days. I really overcame some major hurdles of figuring stuff out. And one of the biggest problems that I was having was that I was sharing my artwork and which I normally don't do that. That's not in my character to do that. But I've been sharing my artwork just so that, I don't know, just sharing aspects of my life and who I am outside of like tarot world and being a mom and being a wife and all that. But a number of people had shown interest in the work, and I felt some kind of way because I was like, oh my God, I only have one. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and I want everybody to be able to benefit from the art, because particularly like the more spiritual pieces, because I put a lot of energy into creating the work and the detail and the painting and all that stuff. It took a lot of time. But my originals are also kind of small. They're kind of small. I mean, small by standards of like the sizes of art that I normally work with. And so I figured out a way to have them reprinted onto larger canvases, and they are now officially listed on my website. So the originals are painted on 12 by 12 canvas. And the ones that are being shown on my website are 20 by 20. So they're much larger, have a larger footprint. They are unframed. I was looking at the framed options, and the framed options were a little pricey. So I'm gonna let y'all frame it if that's what you want to do. If you choose to purchase, I'm gonna let you frame it because it was a little pricey, and I was trying to keep it reasonable. And then some of the artwork I've created, or I've turned them into, I think the dimensions are 50 by 80. Don't quote me because I don't know off the top of my head. Wall tapestries. Everything is the same price. And so now that artwork is available to hang in your home and office as well. And the originals that I have, what I'm going to do, because I am still going to get rid of them, because I'm telling you, I have so much art over here, I got to get rid of it. What I intend to do with the originals is I'm probably going to either raffle them off or do a giveaway to unload the original. I'm just glad I took really good pictures. And I'm super excited because when I say I overcame the hurdle was me trying to figure out because could I paint the same thing twice? I could, but it's not, when I do it twice, it never comes, the second one never looks the same as the first one. and I didn't necessarily want to mess up the integrity of the image and all that stuff. I just so I was able to figure that out. So now I'm bringing that to you, and those things are now listed on my website. I kind of made some adjustments to my website this morning, and so now everything is in its own collection. And when you open up my website, if you scroll past the appointment part, you'll go right to the art and you'll see everything that I have featured. There are a few, most of them are all of a spiritual nature, and then I got one in there for my fellow smoking friends. You'll see it. When you see it, you'll giggle and laugh. All right, so and if you're inclined to purchase, please do. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my work and what I do here on the channel and what I do outside of this channel. I appreciate it genuinely. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Let's see. I'm going to do a box square today. A square spread. Box spread. All right. Okay. I'm like, that's some interesting energy. Something being hidden about a relationship coming to an end. The end of one relationship and the collaboration with another. And then somebody moving on and somebody being upset about it. What in the hell is this? What is this? Okay. So it's like somebody like going like I don't know if this is, but it's being hidden. So it's like maybe there's something breaking down, like a really, and now this doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic relationship. It could be, but it kind of feels like somebody making a choice, like they were dealing with one person and now they don't want to do that anymore. I don't know why it's giving me business. It's kind of giving me business. I'm just looking at the imagery on the cards. It's like somebody got into business or got into a partnership with somebody and maybe it didn't work out, because I'm like, I'm just guessing, because I'm like, this is somebody making a decision to walk away from it and then partner with somebody else. Partnering with someone else. Yeah, they want to partner with somebody else. And I think this person, the angry person, is a feminine energy. It's a distorted feminine energy. This person could be like a business owner. So that's what I'm saying. It feels like business. So this person could be a business owner, very well established. They have a lot of resources. Very well established. I'm like, very well established. But it looks like, I'm like, he's giving main character energy. It's like this, whoever this gentleman is choosing to walk away from something, or has made plans to move away from one partnership and going in a different direction. This woman appears to be very angry that this man is moving in a different direction. It almost feels like somebody taking, it's like, and it's not just one person, it's like somebody in a team, like we're all going. we don't necessarily we don't need your participation here. I don't know what this is. Oh. So whoever this woman is, and this woman could have been partnering with other, like there may be other people involved. Child, what is this? Okay, so now I got 3 distorted feminine energies out here. Like, yo, I have 3 distorted feminine energies out here. Okay. Oh, yo. Okay, hold on. Don't. Okay, so let's tell the story. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, so whoever this man is, he's walking. I'm like, it doesn't have to be romantic. I'm not getting romantic because there's way too many people out here. It doesn't feel romantic. This could be business, something business related. Could be an opportunity or something like that. But it's something that this woman or these 3 women, there's 3 people here. It's something that these 3 people that maybe that they were working with him before, and this man realized like something was either stagnant or like working with the people that he was working with, things appear to be stagnant, and it kind of gives me the impression that oh my god, there's so many, I'm getting so many downloads right now. What in the hell? They don't come in this fast normally. I'm getting flooded with information right now. I'm like, what? Okay. So I don't know who this man is. But we have 3 women here who questionable energy. Okay, we'll call it that. Questionable energy. And I feel like this man originally got into a partnership or some kind of working relationship with these women here. But I feel like, and like I said, he's very well established already. He has resources or whatever. He's established. But there was something very stagnant in the energy of him being around or working with these people that he could not necessarily put his finger on because he can't see it. He couldn't see it, but he knew that there was something wrong. He knew there was something wrong here. There could be an opportunity here for some type of creative venture or something, but the people that he associated with him, I think they oversold whatever their abilities are. I'm like, I don't really. Okay, happy new moon. I'm like, that's new moon in Aries. All right. So, I think the women here maybe oversold themselves. So, we got one who thinks they know it all. They could talk a good game. But totally isn't rooted in reality. We have another person who wanted in on it for the look of it, like, you know, being in some type of a leadership role, false leadership role, feeling like, you know, this person could have been the ringleader. Then you got people who could talk a good game, but I'm guessing that whoever, because this feels like a creative venture, and the people that we're dealing with don't really feel very creative or resilient or dedicated to any one particular thing. And I feel like whatever this connection is, so the connection is what has been hidden. The connection between these women and this man. Okay. Now, what I think is interesting is that I'm like, I feel like this is you. Because you're on the outside of whatever this is. Why? Because it's been hidden from you. And I feel like, I don't know, and I haven't even pulled any other cards. I'm like, I don't know how this man knows about you, or how, I don't know what that link is. But the offer, whatever this is, there's an opportunity. I said there's an opportunity here, and it's something that I think would be really beneficial for you. I think that this is something that was meant for you. Now, if I read it from this way to this way, it's like whoever this... Remember when I said, okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm like, I feel like I'm talking in circles. Because I don't have the Ace of Pentacles out here. Where this could be a whole different kind of reading. But I have the Ace of Cups. And I don't always equate it to something that, yes, the cups are, your emotions or whatever. And yeah, it could be a new opportunity for love, but I'm not necessarily receiving it quite that way. For me, this, just based on what I have out here, kind of looks like something, it looks like a creative venture. And it's something that you already have interest in, or that you're already good at, or something like that, And I'm like, whatever this is, this was meant for him to partner with you. And he couldn't understand. Remember when I said, I was like, I forgot to take this card into consideration. Remember I was saying, like, he couldn't understand why because I kind of got stuck here in the stagnant energy of, like, I'm putting out all this money or whatever towards this, whatever we're doing. And I'm working with you 3 people, but it's not gaining traction. It's not gaining any kind of traction or momentum. They're not seeing, like, there's either delays, or he's not seeing the fruits of the labor, or whatever labor, imagined or real. He's not seeing the fruits. He's not seeing it bear any fruit. And he doesn't understand. Like, I feel like he's genuinely confused. Like, I don't understand why I'm putting money into this and it's not bearing fruit. And he got people that are around him. They're just kind of like, trying to, like, I feel like these 3 chicks are just trying to sweep some shit under the rug. Okay. I said it. You were being hidden. You were being hidden. Okay. I'm like, I'm trying to understand this here. Because remember I said this woman, there's a woman here, because there's 3 of them, but at least one is responsible for, like, I'm like, there's somebody here talking a really good game to keep this man confused and keep him. It's interesting because they kind of, they got him by the balls. They kind of put this man in a position, or I'm not going to say it's all on them, because I think part of it is his, especially if he trusted people, that's partially on him as well. Because I feel like this man jumped into something based on what he was being told, which he was spoon fed a whole bunch of lies. he was spoon-fed a bunch of lies. So this man got involved with these 3 women, and he took very impulsive action. Like, he just jumped into it. Maybe this came across as real, slick words, and it sounded good to him, and he was like, bet, let's do it. But then down here, it's something that this woman, I'm like, when we go back here to this woman, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, when we go back to her, she knows, crazy, she knows that you would be perfect for whatever this opportunity is, whatever this is. She knows that you would be perfect for it. I feel like you, I feel like you have a bunch of different interests, but you actually spend time on like learning. Like you enjoy the learning process. So learning something new is not a thing for you. You could be a writer. You could be an artist. You could be a storyteller. I'm telling you, I keep saying it. I'm like, even though the cards are a little bit different, but I always say if you had the benefit of whatever this opportunity was, it would take you so many places. It would take you far. And let me tell you, these 3 women did not want you to do that. They did not want you to do that. And I think that this man here, he is, because for me, this feels like, I also kind of feel like they're like gassing him as well. So, like the moment he starts to feel a little doubtful about like their abilities or whatever they're doing, and maybe he's voiced it, and they're like, it's like doing recon, trying to make him feel as though everything is cool, or paint a picture that everything is cool just so that he won't abandon the ship. I'm like, and this one, I'm like, at least 2, there's 3 women here, but at least 2 of them directly, they know, actually really all 3 of them, they know that your energy, there's something about your energy being beneficial to making whatever this is, whatever the business is, or whatever the business model is, or whatever it is that they're doing. They know that your energy, if you were working on this situation, that it would take off. So if they don't have the ability to execute whatever they may have oversold, then the next best thing is to keep it. It's really to keep it away from you. Keep this man away from you. Because she's lied to him about you, your abilities, what you do, who you are, so that this man doesn't actually see the potential of you. You may have a public platform. Hell, these people may have a public platform. But you got the sauce. They don't have a sauce. Or they got a sauce, but they don't have your recipe. Okay, I heard tweaks and minor adjustments. Child, I don't know what that means to you. I'm learning to just blurt them out as I hear them, because I'm like, it'll mean something for somebody. It's some people here that I swear they just don't want to see you succeed. Keep the collective from taking off or getting away or moving away moving. You got people here who are directly connected, all trying to keep. It's like containment. I wish I could describe this better. Because it's not so much to like minimize your potential or anything. It's to prevent you from like, becoming successful and, taking off. You leave them behind, you know what I'm saying? But here it feels kind of like, well, I don't even want you knowing about this opportunity, because if you knew about it, you would leave and you won't take us with you. Because remember I said here at the top, I was like, this is like somebody being upset because I'm gonna go and I'm taking everybody. Like, this is like, remember when I said this man, he may just like walk away from this, but it's like I'm leaving, I'm taking my resources, and I'm taking the crew, the work crew with me. I'm taking them all with me. But I'm telling you, whoever this is, they're choosing to quietly end whatever the association is with all these people. And I feel like this is like an energy of like, I'm going to quietly shut this down over here and I'm going to go invest elsewhere. And you got at least 3 people here who are not happy about it. Now, if I had to look at the people there, it could be like 3 adult, 4 up to 4 women, distorted, all of them, and one younger masculine energy, and one I won't call him elderly, but one more mature, well-established person. Okay, so then this here. Okay, I said he's making, and he's making a decision even up here. He's making a decision to sever ties. He's making a decision. This is the decision point, and this is releasing himself from something that he's bound to something right now, and he doesn't really care for it. He doesn't care for it, but he's doing it quietly. And quietly moving on. I'm like, quietly moving on. He's maybe had some time to take a look at the situation and realize that he's not benefiting. He's not, he's not getting anything. He's not getting the best bang for his buck. Yeah, he's putting an end to something. And he's moving on. He's angry. He's angry that these people have lied to him. Because it feels like wasted time, wasted money, wasted efforts. So this man may have lost money because he was listening to whatever these women were telling him. But now he's again at another crossroad, because he's kind of like, okay, he's revisiting the idea of considering you. This is you. You're the star. For me, you are the star card. So this this 2 of Pentacles is down here at the bottom of this King of Pentacles row. He is now reconsidering where to apply the pressure. Where do I invest? Okay. Where do I invest? You have people here lying about your character. So I can see where the confusion is for him, because he doesn't really, I feel like he's a little on the apprehensive side, because people have been in his ear telling him that you were ill-equipped for whatever this is. He's mad though, because he listened to them. And I feel like if he's had any opportunity to really look into you, he's kind of had a change of heart. because he can see. I'm like, you're giving off earth angel energy. You come across as very balanced and measured, whatever you do. And you doing it, whatever you do, it ain't even on here. But we already know how you get down. So I think that this man, whoever he is, and when I say man or woman, gender fluid, swap the roles if you need to. Just so that I can keep the story straight in my own head while I'm telling it. It feels like he's at a decision point. Yeah, and the decision's the crazy thing is he's realizing, because this feels like deep contemplation and thought. He's realizing that he listened to all of these people. He could have been influenced by a few people, because now that I'm looking at all the cards that are all connected, 1, 2, this is four people, 5 people. He listened to these people and what they were saying about you. And so he may have made a snap decision. Oh, okay, well, if that's what the collective is like, well, no, I don't really want to do that. Then, and then they oversold, like, yeah, we could do it, And so they're all looking at each other like, okay, well, how do we do it? Maybe we can just, give them some fluff and make them think that we know what we're doing, and make it, we'll make it do something, and it's not doing what they said it was going to do. So now this man has to figure out a way to cut his losses. Like, I don't want to put any more resources into this. I don't want to put any more money into this. It's a money pit. I don't want to put any more money into this. So I have to make a decision of how to handle this, and how to extract myself from this situation, and to do it quietly. But I definitely see somebody wanting to move on, put an end to it. All right. He's made his final judgment. Ooh, making final judgment. That's what he did. I was thinking it, but I didn't say it, because I was like, well, let me just see what the cards say. This man has been looking into you. Whoever he is, he's been looking into you. That's you. And now he's looking, not only is he looking into you, he's had a change of heart. Because what he thought about you, probably don't even know you. I don't even know who this is. But he based it on lies that he was told. And now that he's realizing that the people that he was working with were lying to him, now he's like, okay. I think he understands too. Oh, I don't know. I'm making an assumption. I'm like, He just appears to be really, really wise. I kind of feel like, he wouldn't be in the position that he's in if he wasn't a smart man. So I think with him looking into you, like I said, you could have a public platform. You could be in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? You could have, you could be a creative. You could be a writer. You could do something in the public eye. And this person is now giving you a second look to base his decision and this comes after having. This person could be looking at, I don't know. I'm like, this person could be looking at you from the interwebs, and I'm like, all this looks like plotting and planning an exit. I said it, mate. Wanted to make this offer to you. Holy shit. 10 of Pentacles, baby. And put an end to. Okay, so I don't know what you do. I'm like, I don't know what you do, how you do it, whatever. I don't know. But all of this looks like an offer coming towards you It definitely feels like something that you would like. You would definitely enjoy it. I kind of feel like this gentleman up here is trying to figure out a way to get away from these three people, three or four people, or whatever. How do I get away from these people and make my way to the collective so that I can pitch this offer to them? Because if it comes to, I'm telling you, this offer right here, they've been trying to hide it from you. Listen, I'm like, even when I circle back, I'm like, the lies that have been told about you to make somebody make decisions, knowing that you are the one with the sauce. You one with the sauce and the recipe. There's something like, this is the most fruitful and abundant energy I feel like I've felt in a really long time on this board. It feels really good. I don't know what this is or who this is for. But it's kind of like he's making a decision to put an end to the stagnation of like whatever his business is or business model. Like, this is like closing a chapter on something that wasn't working, because it's clear that the women, these are feminine cards, the women that he was originally working with couldn't get shit done. They don't know what they're doing. And like I said, after this person's had some time to look into you, now they're like, oh, well, shit. Looks like the collective knows what they're doing, has a little bit of a following, has the sauce and a solid recipe because it's working for them. I think I'm ready to make this decision, to cut my losses, and to present the collective with the same offer that I gave to these women. Let's go make some money. I like it. I like it. I like it. These last few readings have been really good. I can feel the energy shift. Like, I'm like, top of my head is tingling. I can feel the energy shift. I actually like this. I like it a lot. Yes, I love this collective. You know what's been happening? He can see the truth. I'm like, he can see the truth. You have been very, very hard at work. You worked hard to get to where you are. It's funny. It's when I'm listening to the readings back when I'm in the live premiere, I realize that there's thoughts in my head that I'm thinking about while I'm reading, and I don't always verbalize them, but I think about it when I'm watching the live premiere. Sometimes I'll comment it in the comments if it's a thought that I never got out. This man is looking at you like he sees that you are the truth. You know what's crazy? I have all four queens out. You got a bunch of bitches who are in your fucking energy, who have been trying to stop you from getting this opportunity. I have all four queens out here in the reverse. It could be one person or it could be four separate individuals. And I also have the Empress out here in the reverse. So it could be like, this could be 5 separate people, or a couple of people embodying the same ass energy. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them may have fallen ill, because there are some people here that are, I think this man is very, very, like, it's not quite like rumination. It doesn't really feel like rumination. He's definitely deep in thought, because I think he's trying to, you know, when you know that something is off and you can't necessarily put your finger on it, but you know it's off, right? And you will look at it from 15 million angles trying to figure out what is different, and you don't really know what it is. I kind of feel like that's what this man is doing, because he's like, I feel like these women definitely lied to him. about what they were able to do or what they would be able to accomplish. And I think that this man is realizing that he made a mistake because, like I said, there's no evidence of whatever they've been promising him. There's no evidence of that actually happening. And this could be him like learning the truth. And again, I said, he's looking into you. He's looked into you, and him looking into you actually has helped him make the decision to like cancel the contract. We're in contract. I need to cancel this contract. Call it a breach, whatever. We can take it to court, but even if we take it to court, you probably still not going to win because you haven't produced any of the things that you said that, anything that you were obligated to produce under this contract, under the terms of this contract, you were unable to do that. And I've just been shelling out money or whatever, and nothing is coming together. And now he's realizing, I'm like, you are the master manifester. Not these people that he was working with. They did not. I'm like, I don't know who these people are for you, because in the back of my head, I'm trying to figure out who these people are for me. I mean, I kind of know. I know. If you watching me, I know. I can name names. I ain't gonna do that, but I can name names. I know. Especially now that I identified at least 5 different women. Yeah, I know. I've been known for years. Like, I've been known for years. Okay, you know how we talked about this year? I think I want to say I talked about this maybe a year ago. It was a thing. We talked about the theft of intellectual property. Because what this feels like is, whatever they got together to do for this man is something that you do. It's something that you do that you're an expert at. They did it. Remember how I said, I think when we talked about the theft of intellectual property, I was like, and I just was talking about like the sauce and the recipe. Like, they have a sauce, but they don't have your sauce. They don't have your recipe. So it doesn't taste the way that yours tastes, right? So whatever they've been producing is not hitting the same way. Why? It's not hitting the same way because it doesn't have your energy signature attached to it. Your work speaks for itself because it comes with a certain energy. It comes with a certain energy that belongs to you. So the quality of the work is not evident. And this is what he's looking like. I don't understand why this is not actually working. What is happening here that I cannot see? And again, I'm telling you, there have been people working all this right here is like people trying to keep this man from seeing you. Ooh, and they don't want them to. And then somebody here is worried. So these women here down here feels like people that are worried, like really worried, that he is going to discover the truth and realize that the quality of their work, like, you can only sweep so much shit under the rug before it just starts smelling, and then you're looking around going, what's that smell? And you lift up the rug and you see all the shit, right? You can only hide it for so long. But there's definitely, they out here worried. They're worried. Because they're like, oh, because right, all this whole section right here is like, oh shit. If he figures it out, then that this whole thing comes to an end. They're worried. Now, the other thing that I see out here, which is interesting, is that there could be a couple of women. I don't like using the word coven. I don't take that word very lightly. I'm like, and it's funny because it's so. I see it used a lot in tarot, and I don't like the word coven. I just think it's kind of goofy. But for those of you who are practitioners that work with covens, I'm sorry, but it just has always been a very kind of a weird word for me, and I think mostly because I'm a solitary practitioner. I've always been. I tried to get involved with and I'm a self-proclaimed card-carrying witch. I have been since 2003. I came out of the broom closet. But like I said, I'm a solitary practitioner, and I don't do spell work for other people. I only do protection work for myself, over my family, and my work, and all that stuff. So I ain't that kind of witch. So if anybody's out there thinking that I'm doing juju over you, child, you ain't important enough for me to do all that, and the karma is not worth it, baby. You're not worth it. I do have kind of some energetic stank, kind of, and what it looks like is, it's all connected to these women because they're all like right here in the corner. It feels like energetic influence to put now here's the gas part. They're putting additional pressure on you, or have been putting, because remember what I've been saying it for the last couple of readings. I'm like, they wanted you to just give up. Whatever you do, whatever your passion is, whatever your life's work is, they want you to stop. They wanted you to give up, right? But here it feels like they have been putting kind of some additional stank on it, like adding some extra applied energy to make things a little bit harder, and doing it in a way where you can't see it. But the crazy part about it is, whether this man is aware of it, knows about it, doesn't know about it, what can clearly be seen is you are so much stronger than you appear to be, and you don't look like what you've been through. You don't even show people what you've been through. You just take it on the chin and you keep on going. It's like, yeah, I went through that shit. Whatever. It is what it is, and I still got to keep going, right? This man can see that. He can see it. I'm telling you, there's somebody looking into you, looking into your character, looking based on whatever these people told him about you. Somebody is looking into it, and he's like, this shit don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And he's looking at you going, damn, like you got all these things going on. You have all these responsibilities going on, and you still show up as the epitome of grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still carry yourself very well. Masculine or feminine, okay? Put the roles wherever you are. But it's like you display an aura of strength and dignity. So you ain't out here being crazy or whatever. You just focusing on your own shit. And he's kind of standing back, and now that he's really, I feel like down here, now that he's like really looking into you, he's looking at you, and he's looking at them like, what the fuck is going on over there? And maybe at one time, I could see another layer of this too. And if at one point of your life, you had suffered from depression or anything like, suffer from some kind of mental illness, you've been down bad or whatever, this person also sees your resilience because you have bounced back. You good over there, Lucky? Little weirdo. Okay. Yeah, so he can see, like, this is, like, it's very evident, but not only can he see, so can they. Like, all the conditions that they tried to create for you to, like, bury you under, and have you feeling exhausted and everything, like, all you're doing is you just push through. I'm telling you, if people were faced with some of the shit and I said some, if people had to deal with some of the things that you have had to experience, they would not know how to survive it. They wouldn't. Yes. Okay. So this has something also to do with your mental state. It's like your mouse back. They never expected that. So yeah, they're sweating bullets now. They never expected that. They never expected you to bounce back. Ooh. Upset. Oh my God. I'm like, they're upset. Okay, so we have the people, the liars over here. They're upset because they know they're getting ready to run the risk of losing the contract, whatever this is. Okay. But it's crazy because they have been purposely blocking you or blocking, I don't know. I'm like trying to figure out how they're doing it. But I'm like, they've been purposely trying to keep this man from finding out the truth about you and your abilities or whatever it is that you can do. They don't want him to know that. So they lie about your character so that you aren't in the running. You know, make it seem like you don't have any follow through and you don't. And maybe in the past, that was who you were, you know what I'm saying? But like I've been saying for the last couple of readings, I'm like, you're not the same person. You aren't the same person. It's funny, you know what? I saw a comment and I don't even know if it was on a short or something. And I know that part of the video I had mentioned, because I've been talking about it, I'm like, you're not the same person that you were. Like, you've changed. And the person commented was like, I haven't changed. I could just see through the blah, 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 blah. If you're on a healing journey, you best believe you've changed. You are not the same. I'm like, I don't know anybody who has gone on a healing journey and still come out the same ass person. And if you have, you doing it wrong. Like, you doing it wrong. You doing it wrong. So even if, like I said, I want to say if there had been some energetic, you know, something put, you know, kind of hovering over you, I don't think people, they underestimated your determination, especially if you set a goal for yourself. Like, my numbers are climbing and they're climbing very slowly, and I'm okay with that because, you know, I'd rather go slow than, you know, shoot up. I mean, shooting up and going viral is cool too, but, you know, but my current goal, right, and one of my current goals is to get one of those 100,000 subscriber plaques. I want one of those plaques. I'm working towards it. I don't care how long it takes me, but I'm working for that. This feels like a level of resilience and determination that is very unfamiliar to these people, because they don't know that, they don't personally know that version of you. I just think it's really interesting. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but he's looking into you and he wants to switch camps. He's like, I don't know what this shit is that I signed myself up with, but I don't want to do this no more. I want to break this contract. I gotta break this contract. Because the biggest reason why he's not actually seeing the fruits of any of their labor is because they're not really doing anything, and the quality of their work sucks. And you actually have the ability. And I think too that it's like, I think that you have the ability. That's what it is. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm like, it's something about like the amount of responsibilities that you have, but you know how to address them all equally. Does that make sense? It's like, I use myself as an example. It's like I have a family. Though my sons are adults and my daughter is a senior in high school, I have a husband, I still manage my family. I still take care of my kids. I still make sure I cook dinner every night so everybody got food to eat, I manage manage all of those things, and still manage, client work and, free time for painting or recording for the channel. It's like having the ability to have all of these things that I take care of and that I'm responsible for, but I can equally give so that nothing falls by the wayside. Like, that's kind of what people over here in this corner, they're kind of seeing, like, oh damn, like they still manage to do all of these things, and all of these things are still functioning, well. There's no dropping of the ball or anything like that. And then you've got these people over here. I'm telling you, there's somebody here who's very anxious about this man making a decision to cut the cords or sever the contract or whatever this is. And they're trying to keep this situation from coming to an end. They're very worried. Ooh. Yep. Ooh. So this is the discovery of the lie, or whatever was being done in the dark. This is like being exposed so that this gentleman can make a different decision. Yeah, and he's gonna put an end to him. Like, he's gonna, once you see the truth, or once you have all the truth like laid out for you, then you can make better informed decisions. I don't think that this man initially, I don't think the decision that he originally made to get into business or whatever this is, what he's doing with these women, I think his initial going into this or working with them, he was heavily influenced by deceit, basically. Whatever was explained to him, or however it was, however this was presented to him, it was false. And so down here, it feels like now I'm having the awareness. Now I can see it. I understand what it is. Now I need to go in a different direction. So you got the people over here that are worried because they know this almost feels like it's something that's coming, and they know it. Because I know if he discovers the truth, then he's going to put an end to this contract, and then we're going to be asked out. And they're going to be asked out and unhappy about it. Yeah. And the crazy part is, all of this was meant to keep this opportunity or this thing away from you. 5 of Swords in the reverse. They wanted to come up against you, and it's still not working out in their favor. Still not working out in their favor. Telling you. So this person, and I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm like, where are you outside of you being here? I don't know how you're connected to these people, but this could be like somebody discovering, like, say there's, they realize that the reason why there were lies being told about you is because they were in direct competition with you. So this down here feels like the discovery of that plot, and then them making a new decision, making a different decision. I'm going to stop dealing with these people because they're liars. I'm not motivated to deal with them. And whatever they did, or whatever he discovers that they've done, they can't even defend themselves. And then he rejects them. Look at that. He rejects them. The 3 people, remember we started up here with these 3 people? Yep, he rejects them. He rejects the idea of working with them. Remember when I said up here, it's like I'm going and then I'm going to take the crew with me? That's up here. And then here is like, okay, I'm just rejecting this whole thing. I'm letting it go. And then they start to feel the crunch of the financial loss. Like they take some type of financial loss or hit. And I think it's because he's retracting his support or whatever. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Look at that. They're devastated. They're devastated. So he's gonna walk away from this situation. This is part of their karma, but it's because they lied to him. That's the only reason why he was even dealing with them in the first place. They were lying to him, and it was all just so they can kind of control the situation, control the narrative, the speed and the tempo. I feel like he's cutting them off. He may be blocking communication. They're devastated by that. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Look, if they hadn't come in here lying, they wouldn't be in this situation. I'm like, whatever it is, if they hadn't been lying, they wouldn't be in this situation. I'm like, I don't know what that is. All right. Okay, so let's do some index cards. Let's do some index cards and some dice, and then we'll wrap up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. And as always, I usually participate in the live premiere in the chat. And if I'm not in the live premiere chat, feel free to support and get to know everybody else that usually shows up. Somebody is grieving the loss of you. They're lost without you. Your ancestors are protecting you. A stepsister may be involved. A stepmother may be involved. You are no longer bound by the past. We have an unfit mother out here. Either you're an unfit mother, they claim that you're an unfit mother, or they are an unfit mother. A Taurus may be significant. Someone says, I wish I told the truth. Music downloads, listen to the lyrics. Somebody says, I love gaslighting you to destroy your confidence. You are chosen. Someone is jealous. They're jealous of your life and think that you don't deserve it. The month of June may be significant. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. We have a wolf in sheep's clothing. Spirit will humble them, and I do believe has. A mother may be significant. Month of December may be significant. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. There have been several failed attempts to block you. You have a new cycle of love, or a new person maybe coming into your life. We have a new cycle of abundance that is here. We have cousins or family friends that may have participated. We have intense attraction or chemistry maybe for another person, especially if you've got a new love cycle starting. Someone created drama and now they are experiencing the same. Somebody needs a lawyer. Someone's experiencing a spiritual awakening. Someone is hiding the truth. Someone feels left behind. Sorry, not sorry. Someone is seeing things as they are but refusing to let go. There's a soul contract out here. Return to sender. Keep doing those. Somebody exhibits risky behavior. Illness may be part of their karma. Somebody has a fear of moving forward. The month of November may be significant. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Someone's trying to swap karma or destiny. They don't want you to prosper. They rejected you in the past. Not your fault. We have a baby daddy out here. You proved them all wrong. We have somebody here who's not a team player. And then we have a spiritual teacher. Bottom of the deck, month of March, could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries. Alright, let's use the dice. Okay, we're going to do 2 shakes each. So we'll start with the houses first. 2nd house, 8th house, 10th house. 5th house, 9th house, 11th house. And planets. Let's see. This is Mars. I have Mars out here twice, and Pluto. So Mars and Pluto. Then I have Pluto out here again. Then I have the North Node and Jupiter. All right, Aquarius twice and Cancer. And then I have Libra, Gemini, and Aries. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity or confirmation over your own story, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get in front of the eyes that need to see us the most. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. I invite you to join me for a session. And again, all of the artwork that I have featured on the channel is now featured in the store on my website. I'm also going to link them, tag them in the video so that you can go directly to them there. So thank you guys so much for all the support, the like, share, subscribes, tips, donations, and new bookings, new clients, new subscribers. Thank you guys if you're still here an hour and 5 minutes in. Again, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a fantastic weekend. Bye.